Alright guys, I'm back from a camping trip and we're going to jump right into a War of the Dork video. I'm going to have a couple videos coming out back to back to back this week to try and catch up. But for now we'll jump into this. This actually was before I left from my camping trip. However, I forgot to hit upload and then it got corrupted. So now we got to redo it. But I digress. Let's get into it. Attack number 1. And you're looking at a pretty sizable punch down. Astonishing X-Men, near 700k with war bonuses, against Infinity Watch, but with Silver Surfer instead of Adam Warlock. I've done this matchup before with a lot of success, and I like to take out the people that don't res first, so I'm basically just going to ignore Gamora and Nebula, and I'm going to make sure I don't give Silver Surfer offense up before he takes his turn. But I get double oopsies there on my Bishop, so he gets pretty wrecked. He doesn't get the heal block cleansed off, so he's in a world of hurt. He's in trouble. And then getting more damage. Beast takes even more heat as well. He now has ability blocked, so he's not going to get to use his ultimate, which would have brought us back into healthy. And we are in a very bad position here. So we go look at the Moondragon. See if we can't take her out. We get a rewind on Kitty, which is unfortunate. Stops us from landing the offense down. You can see I'm scrambling here. There's nothing good for me to do. And so I do the worst possible thing, and I just attack the Gamora for some reason. We got to stun this Gamora, even with the offense down, because she's about to ult. She will kill somebody, get resets, and keep going. It gets resisted. Not a big surprise, especially if this person has that Moondragon passive T-Ford. So I just get torn through here, and we are definitely going to lose this fight at this point. So you see Beast, he still has another turn of ability block too, so he's just dead in the water. There you go. Throw some offense downs out there, which is cool, I guess. Kitty eats all the counters. Beast gets a turn. He gets a bunch of turn meter from dropping into yellow, but he's still ability blocked, and so, yeah. This is a loss. We're going to back out of this one eventually here. I don't know. I'm praying that it somehow works, but those bleeds will definitely kill Beast, and with him go any hopes of pulling this one off. Try and stun the Silver Surfer. Yeah, it gets resisted, of course. There goes Beast. Trying to spread these debuffs out. Everything gets resisted. So that's just Moondragon's passive at work. This Infinity Watch team is absolutely atrocious. I think they're probably a terrible thing for Alliance War. So when people put them on defense, and a terrible, terrible thing for RTA. But that's the game we play, so we'll have to get through it. So I go right back in. Same team, same matchup, same room bonuses. And we're just going to get better RNG here, and as such, we'll be able to pull it off. So Jubilee gets beat up here. The ability block instead of Beast goes on to Jubilee as well. We go ahead and cleanse that. We do get the ability block off Jubilee, so she's going to be able to stun. We're taking huge damage. Beast is going to get a bunch of turn meter there, and so he'll be able to use his ult here or cleanse that heal block. Which do I do here? We go for the buffs. I think that's the right call. We want that speed up and the defense up. Even though Moondragon is going to clear it off us here, that speed did last for, what, one character's turn there, so we did get some meter off of it. We'll go ahead for the Fire Lavelle. Do we? No, I guess not. I don't know why I'm going for Gamora there with those. Oh, the slow. Yes. Past me knew what he was doing better than current me. That one I am unsure of. I guess we're trying to peel the defense up off to land the stun. Luckily, we do land the stun on Gamora, so we're not worried about her going off on us. We got to take care of the Silver Surfer. We want some speed meter here, so I guess we're going to go for Nebula. She was weak, so we take her out. No fuss, no muss. We get a bunch of speed meter from it, and we get to keep going. If we do kill the Nebula here, we don't have to worry about the assist mechanics anymore, and that'll go a long way for us. Try for the offense downs, and because no, it was Bishop who got the assist, so we don't actually get to peel those off. We'll try and get a blind on the Silver Surfer here. With the offense up, we do land it. So Silver Surfer is not in control of himself. He's going to whiff his special with that offense up, which is great. And we take out the Nebula, so now we're no longer worried about the assist machines, which is great. So from what I said in the first time I did this, go for the non-resing people. Well, I'm wrong. Kill that Nebula and get through it. Silver Surfer whiffs his attack. And this is one of the reasons why Astonishing X-Men is really good. Because in the hands of AI, the enemy is going to play their characters really poorly. And if you can land blinds, they'll whiff their attacks, and then you're just not worried about them at all. So there you go. We're going to leave that Gamora, if we can, with the blind, so she whiffs her ultimate. And then we'll take her out, and she'll lose that offense up. There goes Silver Surfer. Fortunately, unfortunately, we kill the Gamora before she gets to whiff her ult. Can we land a blind on her before that? Oh, even better, a stun. There you go. So Gamora will lose her second life, and we'll get through it. So yeah, a little tricky with that Silver Surfer. If he ability blocks your beast, you're kind of dead in the water because you can't cleanse all those stuff. You can't give yourself the buffs. The offense up is huge in landing your abilities with their giant resistance from the Infinity Watch. But that's a 20% chance. But of course, in war, it always feels worse, right? This is a Hela Mercs team, so I take my X-Force into it, pretty much at even power. They were boosted, but because there's a Greg, I'm always going to get the speed I want on X-23. It is in security, as you can see. But because this individual decided to use Hela, my X-23 is, of course, going to take out that Taskmaster. And then from here, there's nothing left but to just get through this Hela and then hit auto, and we'll be fine. So there we get a bunch more speed from killing yet another Greg. X-23 goes, rips through the Hela. This team now has no offensive weapons that I need to be worried about. Last Hela goes down, giving X-23 some more speed. We'll cleanse all their buffs. Try and take him out, not quite, so he'll get a big heal up and some speed and everything. But X-23 specials back up, so she goes and chunks him. Deadpool comes in, chunks him, and there you go. So that one's done. There you go. So we're looking at attack number 4. Now this war was really close. I think it was actually punch down. I don't know why. We seem to struggle more with punch down alliances than punch up alliances. I'm guessing that's because, like us, they're full try-hard mode when they're on war. That's why they're in Platinum 2 at the level that they're at, right? Whereas the big alliances can kind of coast and still get to Plat 2 no problem. But anyway, I digress. We overkilled this, I don't know what you'd call it, Captain Marvel, Red Guardian, Dadbros team. And obviously we just want to kill one of the Dadbros and then this is over. So the skirmisher from Ebony Maw is going to peel that off of Red Guardian. We are stuck behind some multiple man taunts. We're still stuck, but we got enough AoE on the BlackOrder that we're not worried about it. And we're definitely not worried about just the 2 Dadbros alone ripping through the BlackOrder. And there goes Shatterstar just on counterattacks. So Dadbros just don't play as well as they could if they were player controlled right. Again, it comes down to that AI just doing work. So there you go. Now we got a stun up. We'll go ahead and throw that on who? Multiple man? No, we'll go ahead and basic take all his buffs away. Not sure why we did that. Interesting move. I guess we just don't want any more dupes. Yeah, there goes the OG multiple man, so we're not worried about him anymore. We'll stun and speed rewind the long shot. And we go ahead and take out all those dupes minus the 1. And long shot's all but gone. Actually, they're all gone except for the Red Guardian who had a death proof. And now he's gone. So, there you go. Not a very surprising outcome there. That was a, you know, big BlackOrder against a small Dadbro team. All right, attack number 5. And this is my Doom team against a punch-up Emma+Doom team. And you guys have seen me use this one before. This is a little variant. I threw Namor on there. You just want to be careful not to hit their Doom into yellow. But basically, all these buffs is going to feed the Falcon, who's going to feed the Doom speed. And then you're going to go ahead and kill everybody before they get to, you know, get their sustain and their train rolling. So we take a bunch of deflects off there. Now the enemy Doom's health there looks a little wonky. He's actually pretty much at full life. I don't know why it's shaded out like that. We go ahead and we taunt, but we didn't get our taunt. So the order of operations was a little off there, which is fine. I believe he's still going to clone Red Guardian anyway, just by happenstance. But anyway, we waited it out, and now Doom's taking his turn. We're going to throw both attacks on the Doom here because Strife isn't taunting. We don't have to worry about that. The big boom. There goes the enemy Doom, and obviously this team is now done. We'll kill the Sabretooth just because. And now we just got to deal with these two. They're going to, you know, they'll clone somebody. They'll do a bunch of healing, but eventually we'll get through it. We definitely could have just hit auto at this point and been fine. Should have just hit auto at this point and been fine. That's actually pretty lucky that Emma chose the Doom there because his basic can't be blind blocked or blind missed anyway. Here goes Falcon doing some big damage with his ult. I can't wait for the new Falcon actually. This is going to be another option to put with Doom. I don't know if it's going to be necessary to have two Falcons with Doom, but it's sure going to be fun just to watch him instantly go. More speed from Falcon. Yeah, I really got to get better at just putting it on auto. Doom's ult is probably about to come back up at this point. We'll try and get the ability block on Emma here. Stop the slow. It lands even through the defense up, which is great. Actually, why would she have defense up still? No, okay, it wasn't a Phantom. That's good. Big G15 Punisher takes out Sinister. He's got to be good for something. Actually just pulled a 6 red star Black Widow. So now I have 3 of the Skilletary at 6 red star. So if I ever get around to building up Black Widow, Yelena, and Merc Soldier, I believe that's who it is, I'd have an awesome Skilletary team. I'd have to kind of drop this team, which would be fine. The new Falcon, maybe I won't need Red Guardian. But I mean, we'll see. That's all to be told. Go, keep beating him up. Finally, you put it on auto after 2 minutes of farting around. And there she goes. That'll surely take her out. And we're off. What's that? 1 loss and 4 wins? Not bad. Not a bad start. It looks like we're running away with this, but they quickly catch up, as you'll see. And I think they gave up near the end. So here's attack number 6. Okay, so this is a team that I very, very often use against a Doom Emma team, and you'll see I'm pointing out the Minerva there. I'm not too worried about that, but you're going to see me make a colossal mistake here. It was really late at night. I should be going to at least try and ability block the Emma here. I believe I do, and it gets blocked. In my head, I didn't see that it got blocked. So what I needed to do is I needed to ability block her again with Silver Surfer. It surely would have landed, and then I could have spread that with Hela and been an easy win. But look, I brain fart here. I even target her. Why didn't I do it on her? I did do it on her. Wait, why did I lose this? Or was this a different war that I lost this? What's going on here? Maybe it's the war that just passed I made that mistake? Yeah, okay, no, we played this right. Never mind, false alarm. On the next war video, you're going to see me ability block the Doom instead of the Emma there, and that leads to me losing. So, you know, I don't know. My bad. I have too many videos to re-record the audio. I'm sorry. So you see Doom actually dropped his ability block. He's pretty close to getting his turn, and that would be an instant wipe. So we definitely don't want that to happen. There you go. So Hero drops Doom, but now we have the problem of Minerva picking him back up. So we got to get to her quickly. Luckily, she does have a slow. We go take her out, and now we win. So there you go. We'll drop this Sinister before he gets to use his special and heal everybody. Cool. And there you go. So that is how you're supposed to play that match. That is well done by me in a different life. Oh, there goes Zemo. So we have ability block that we have on Silver Surfer. We can give that to Emma with the basic, which is great. She's not going to be able to do her slow now. And here we go. Steal that regen. Give her the double tap. Can we get another vulnerable on her? No, not quite. But we have our ability block back up, and this will probably kill her. Oh no. Getting some use out of Star-Lord here, which is always fun to see. Alright, so there you go. That's a good win. Okay, attack number 7. Okay, okay, this one doesn't go very well. It's the same kind of team, except we have, obviously not our same team. We got Kestrel, we got Black Bolt, Invisible Woman, Fury, who's going to proc the Kestrel passive a bunch, which is nice. And we have Ultron hoping for a speed and offense up on certain characters. So we're going to go ahead and keep beating up on Strife, because we know if we just leave him, we'll get stuck behind that taunt. So no clone, which is nice. Get a bunch of bots out. We got a slow. Can we hit the Doom with it? Okay, resisted, unfortunate. We can cleanse our slow off Kestrel here, which is good. We go for the kill on Strafe. Not quite enough. But we will get it with the Ultron, I'm sure. Hopefully. And then Minerva is just going to bring him right back. Give a bunch of buffs, which is just going to be taken off by the Emma anyway here. See, the assist takes off the... oh, what are we doing here? Don't attack him. Alright, so we just procced his, his ultimate, because we're not smart right now. And I guess this is why we lose this matchup. So that was a very big misplay. We definitely should have let him take his first turn before doing that. We should have beat up on the Emma. And because of it, Emma takes a bunch of turns. We get hit with a bunch of abilities. And because of the slow, because we already used our cleanse from Invisible Woman, we're just not going to be able to bounce back from this, unfortunately. So there goes Ultron's first life. See if we can't steal a bunch of buffs here. We got 2 regens. Our Ultron's still getting beat up. Can we land the slow? We do land the slow, which is nice. I mean, we weren't completely dead in the water here. We were once that Ultron died. And that's because Emma got a bunch of turns from the Doom ult. We just played this one super poorly. Similar to what I was talking about before in the next war, where I'm going to make a similar yet more stupid mistake. So we're still trying to get through this Doom, but that's just not going to happen. Actually, I think he lands all the way to his ult again. And if we get another slow from Emma, and Emma's just ruined our life on this one. Get another defense down on Doom. Give him a bunch of speed and ability energy, though, doing that. And, oof. Yeah, Doom goes green again. Doesn't even matter. He got his ult up, so we're dead. No. Super poorly misplay there. You really got to know your Doom when you're fighting these Doom teams and not make silly mistakes like that. So we'll back out of that one. That's actually 2 losses in one war. Not a good look for me. I usually do a lot better than that. And it shows in our stat sheet, actually. I was hoping for a Kestrel for hire team, but I ended up having to use my Infinity Watch on this team. And this is really fun to watch, actually. It's really cool to see how Infinity Watch just absolutely obliterate any team on war defense except for themselves. You got to be a little careful. You get some bad RNG moments in that, which you'll see in the next War the Dork video. But every other team, they just walk over. And it all is because of Adam Warlock and that 2-turn ability block. Similar to Silver Surfer, he just absolutely destroys Doom. For this matchup, you do get stuck behind the Strafe Taunt, but you're going to be able to take him out super quickly with the rest of the team. There he goes. Now Doom already took his first turn, so now Moondragon's actually going to rewind him and apply slow. So he's super screwed. Now Moondragon does get cloned here. I guess if Adam Warlock was cloned, you could be in a little bit of trouble. But just because of the way she starts, because of the clone mechanic and worse, she actually opens up with her ult, which gets completely resisted. My Moondragon passive is obviously better than hers. Go ahead and take that out. Start working on Sinister for some reason. I guess we just don't want to give him the 50% speed before Gamora goes in and one-shots him. There she goes. Boom, boom, boom. Bunch of bleeds there. We get blinded. It's on Nebula, which is cool. Adam Warlock goes in. The ability block, but it won't matter. It's actually going to kill Doom here anyway. So there he goes. Go ahead, take out the Sinister next. He's dead to those bleeds, even if we don't finish him there. I don't know why we used the basic there. I guess we just stopped thinking. We should have just given ourselves some counterattacks since the basic was going to miss anyway. But she's dead now. That's a Phantom dodge, apparently. She's stunned, but she's also just going to die. So there you go. Death. Infinity Watch coming in clutch, doing good work. So yeah, now you see they caught up pretty good to us. Is attack number 9. We're doing symbiotes against like a Guardians with Captain Marvel and Gamora. Kind of weird team. There just wasn't many good teams left showing for me to fight. So I just do the, attack the weakest, squishiest targets, get a bunch of speed, and we'll just go from there. There you go. I didn't want to, I could have killed Groot right off the bat, but I didn't want to do that and give offense up and defense up to Gamora, and Star-Lord, and Rocket before they took their first turn. I think that would have been a little bit of a mistake. So we'll go ahead and we do end up having to kill him, but not before the other people took their turns and wasted their ults. Gamora just absolutely resisting everything here. Oh, except that. As soon as I open my mouth. There you go. Rocket will bleed out. No point in hitting him anymore. Continue to try and get that defense down on Gamora, but it just won't land. Stun does land. Skirmisher on the Symbiote Spider-Man helps. Alright, she's super immune to defense down, eh? Yeah. Silly dorky dad. Know your mechanics. Well, so she comes back, but she's quickly dispatched after that, and so Symbiotes beat a Guardians team. Woohoo! Go Symbiotes! New use found. So there you go. Here's attack number 10. And this is obviously overkill. This is crazy. So this is Ultron, Black Bolt, Phoenix, Colossus, plus Night Nurse. Obviously, because I have 2 cancel attacks, I have a bunch of teams being unused, and we're just going to super overkill this Sinister 6. And it actually looks a little bit closer than it ends up, which is, I mean, the way most fights start. But Sinister 6 has a pretty big opener. After that, they fall off hard, though. So we go for the Vulture. We just don't want to deal with slows or his extra speed game. So we'll go ahead and take him out. He's gone. We use the ultimate there. Ultron bots get rolling. We could ult the Shocker here to take him out. I guess we ought not to. Go for the Electro instead. We could have done the Electro just to keep our buffs and to stop his ult. Big buff flip. Actually puts us in a little bit of danger here. But Night Nurse brings us back in. We get more bots out. Phoenix goes down. Defense downs are now out. Plus she's going to get to special here. Do a big percentile drain damage to everybody. Oh, we have a basic against the defense downed Electro, taking her out instantly. Colossus taunts, even though that means certain death for him. We get a slow there. Black Bolt finishes him off. Now we got to kill these clones, but I know Phoenix is going to take her turn, and that's going to be the ultimate, so we're not worried about them re-resing here. Our biggest concern, I guess, is leaving Doc Ock last, and if Ultron dies before he gets more bots up, we could have a hard time killing him. But my big Pheonix goes ahead and takes everybody out there. Just Ultron, sorry, just Doc Ock left now. And with Black Bolt and the defense down and everything, shouldn't have that hard a time taking him out. He gets a slow there. Take off that regen with the basic. It's going to be a while since we get bots. We might as well ult. He can't deflect the special, but that also stops Black Bolt from pinging him, which is fine. Black Bolt stops him from getting all those regens because of the passive when a summon summons rather. And there we go, just a little shocker left, he's gone. So actually the last fight I ended up keeping my Kestrel and Fury just in case we needed an extra fight. Luckily we didn't, so we get through that war. Obviously we're in toes now and we're actually gonna pull through. So a lot of damage I did, but I didn't really feel good about this war. I made some silly mistakes and I had the bad Axmen fight. I might not take that fight anymore just because it does have that RNG ability block from Silver Surfer and now from Adam Warlock. It doesn't work against Adam Warlock. Axmen against Adam Warlock is a terrible idea. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. I'm going to be, like I said, putting out a bunch more. I also started playing Future Evolution, which is the reason why, even after camping, it took me a little while to get some videos out. It's a fun game. It's definitely not a Marvel Strike Force killer. Completely different games. I'll make a video about that, though. If you're curious about that, check it out. But until next time, take care, have fun, and good luck on your opening for your spy event. Lots of good stuff to get in there. Anyway, ciao for now.